Saturday morning, Ollie's cutting grass. Phil's having day off. Well, it's only 6 days a week, won't it? 7 days a week. Just doing a few jobs this yard, run that gate over there and put this water tank up here. We're using an IBC, and then we'll fill that, so it's always 4,000 litres. Then we've got two nipple drinkers, you know, two banks of nipple drinkers. One down there in that bit, one down this wall. And we're using that because it's end up line sort of thing and the pressure's crap. So we're hoping that if we do an IBC full, it'll sort of increase pressure a little bit. So been quite a bit of rain overnight, and just looking over our barley, and it's starting to change. It's starting to change a bit of colour, you know, it's not as green as it was. And I've just noticed where we've overlapped a little bit with Tillysborough, it's gone down. So it just, and when we rogued it, when we walked through it for any wild oats, it was like up to your navel. So it just doesn't want any stormy weather because it could go down. It looks very promising, but it could go down. So anyway, can't help the weather, can we? Yeah, that barley was Cassia, quite an old variety. It's been around years, really. Anyway, I was talking to someone last year. Yeah, you're growing Cassia. It's had its day. You want to grow this? You want to grow that? It just suits our ground and what we do. You are?
2 hours, 16 minutes.
What, and you haven't bust anything?
20k, I think.
20k?
16 and a half.
Honestly?
Yeah, goes up. It's like a dream.
That's too fast. You bust them. Has it gone alright?
Okay.
There's more on here than I thought there'd be, isn't there?
What?
More grass on here than I thought there'd be. Look at that for a look. Shorts and wellies and a vest. It looks like a gypsy fighter from there. And I don't know about the pattern, but I can't really tell. Look. Yeah, there'll be a lot of grass at Number is there?
Oh, it's laid.
What?
It's all laid. It's been grown through.
Yeah. I thought there'd be now on here. I thought when my dad said cut it, there'd be a total waste of time. It's not bad stuff, is it?
There'll be someone else.
It's alright. Are you up to the pub?
No, I'm off to a barbecue.
I'm up to a barbecue. No, are you up to Lydia's party?
Oh, I'm in Norman Spalding, huh?
Oh yeah, we may be out to pop in for an hour. We need a bloody guard on there. It's work though, isn't it?
Yeah.
Does it?
It's gone like a dream.
Is there any vibration off it?
Nothing. Good. It's gone really well.
Well, I wouldn't yoke it off. Just back her in the shed and we'll go from there. We'll see what's, maybe give it a service on Monday and yeah. Have you used your Dubry?
No, I forgot it.
Oh, so you've drove manually?
Ah, it's easy. Whip mower, you have to do your offset of it. It's confusing.
Right then. Right, you'll get yourself home. Is this my dad? You don't give back for no one, this lad. I think it's about 5 days since I last showed you. I think it was 2 foot, I seem to remember. Now it's up to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 2 foot 6, so 6 inch week, that big leaf. So yes, it's messy, but I think it looks a better colour today. It looks a real good shade of green, as though, you know, a natural rain really does bloody stuff good, doesn't it? You know, you can nearly, after a good overnight rain, steady rain, you can watch stuff grow. And it's mild, you know, so, but yeah, it's messy, but there'll be a crop and then we'll have to deal with it next year. don't take this as gospel, but I heard on the grapevine, and I think it could be very, very true. There's a big shortage of net wrap and Heston Baler band, and so I ring round yesterday to buy them and buy it, what I need for the season. And rung Spalding's because we hear tell they were the cheapest for net wrap. They were knocking spots off everybody else. They've all sold out. And the guy says they can't buy any more. It's just not there. Well, a company like Spalding's and the amount of stuff they'll sell, you'd think they'd be able to get anything. Anyway, I rung our local case dealer, Farmstar, and ended up getting it off them. And the prices were good. You know, I mean, a little bit dearer than last year, but quite competitive. So I got me net wrap what I need and Nest and Baler band off them, but the fella there says, yeah, it's going to run out. So if you haven't got it bought, get it sourced, because don't leave it till straws on the ground, and I'll pop down for a roll of net wrap because it might not be there, like. So, you know. But as I say, don't take my word as gospel, but that's the rumour, and it sounds like it's true to me. So, it's the economy. How's the economy going to shake or cut when there's now to keep it going? You know, like stuff's running out. I mean, Christ, if I hadn't bought my bloody net wrap, yes, and it got to bail, and I couldn't get any, what would you do? You'd be knackered. So anyway, right, that's about it for me today. I've got big plans. So we're off to a big party. We're off to my granddaughter's 4th birthday party. So we'll be eating cake and jelly. And then after that, we're off to my mate's barbecue, and it usually ends up quite boozy. So tomorrow I don't think there'll be any filming because I'll be a bit glassy-eyed. So yeah, if you like this video, like and subscribe, and we do 1 or 2 a week depending on what's going on. So the progress of a farm in East Yorkshire, all sorts going on. So yeah, jump on board, and if you subscribe, you'll get notifications of what we do, when we next put something on. But right, bye for now. Party time. Morning, it's 27th of June, Sunday. We're just going to paddle about at the farm of ours at Burnley. Across some spring oats, they were real slow germinating. It was too dry, and then, well, cold and dry. And but bloody hell, they've come really well. We're really pleased. I mean, because they haven't cost now at all. Direct drilled and with mowers, so there was no cultivation cost. And yeah, they're a bit thin in places, but majority of the field are really good. Yeah, as I said, no cultivation. They've had 225 kilo then, and 1 fungus. Well, I don't think they haven't had the fungicide yet. So 1 fungicide, so cheap to grow. It's not what you get, is it? I mean, look, if these will do. If these do 2.5 ton, that'll be about it. If we get 2.5 ton, we'll be very pleased. But they've cost next to out to grow, so it's not what you make, it's not what you get, it's what you make, isn't it? What the leaves sort of thing. Excuse me. So yeah, that's a grand morning. It's a little bit of breeze, it's real nice and mild, and birds are singing, it's lovely. Thought I'd be a bit ropey this morning. I went to my mate's barbecue, but I'm alright. That's a feather off a buzzard, I think. Yeah, very pleased with our outlook at this farm. I mean, yeah, it's a bit messy in places. A lot of oat brome, wild oats in this. I can't understand why there's a lot of wild oats in that field of oats, but there isn't one. It's a hell of a lot cleaner. There's that winter barley, the 6-row volume, and 6-row volume in there. That looks really fantastic. Yes, on Edlands it's got problems, but yeah, we're pleased, really pleased. because it just takes a little bit of farming, this farm. Very heavy land. It's a lump of land we need to get worked really. Just fallowed it, try and clean it up a bit. We've got it drained, and we're gonna get some muck on it and work it this week. But there's a curlew playing out, so she must have a nest. Not curlew, a lapwing. She must have a nest, so I'm gonna leave it. I'm gonna leave it for another fortnight, 3 weeks, just before harvest do it. It's alright saying, you know, having the blasé attitude, bollocks to it, they'd be right, there are any birds, but if everybody had that attitude, there'd be no nature whatsoever, would there? So, I'm trying to find her nest. She got up here, or where her chicks are, but just take some finding. But in fact, there's 2 or 3. There's one over there creating all the hell. So I'd like to plough this land to try and get a fresh start, get the blackgrass seeds down, so we have a bit of a fresh go. But bloody hell, it's as hard as nails, so don't think it'll give me a chance. Oh bloody hell, a true classic going by on the road. You see, there must be a tractor run on, look. You see it? It's a mural. 121 mural, weird one. And I think it's a Valtra behind. Or is it a Fergie in is it a Fendt? Bloody hell, it's a weird looking thing. I think, oh, it could be a Fergie actually, in black. But yeah. Yeah, there must be a tractor run on, that's where them lads are heading. Not my cup of tea really, these tractor runs. Drive the bloody things all week, don't we? But yeah, Mura 121, we had 2. In fact, we had a 111. Oh, I'm talking, well, I was not but a kid. I can remember going with a lad called Chris, who used to work for us. Chris Fountain, poor lad, he died. But we had a 111 and a 121. We tipped it over. We tipped it over twice, I think, the 121. It was like an unstable bloody thing. And pulled like a train though. Weak back end. I think it had a Ford. Ours had a Ford 6-cylinder, 121 horsepower. But it was only like a 6.6 back end with an assister ramp, so it wasn't really. It didn't have the lift what it should have done. But yeah, another British company gone. Mural gone. You know, they should have been thriving really, because they were all right. You know, in their day, a bloody massive tractor was 100. Go on in here. Go on, Jet. Yeah, massive tractor was 121 horsepower. You know. Just walking through pigs. Just have a quick walk through daily. Well, twice a day. Just fantastic there. That would have been a right batch of pigs. You know, no problems whatsoever. Very content. Come on. Out road. Maybe wonder why barrels are in it. Just for them to play with, moving about. You know, if they've got something to do. They don't fight, you see. They just move barrels where they can hear them tapping them all day. Right, that's it for me. I'm going in. My daughter's taking me out for breakfast. Don't know why we're off, so bye for now.